Tes satu cek. Oke, kita di NBA. Ending.
Tolong. Menggematnya.
Kenapa?
Gemat benar.
Kenapa nanggamat?
Rekam.
Make ikam berarti. Pun kubujur aja dah.
Ramput. Full.
Ada masalah toh.
Injek bando.
Nggak mau pun kubujur dah. Siangan dah Manu Indonesia.
Tapi tetap pakai nom tadi juga. Apa pembedanya? Perbedaannya apa orang tadi?
Iya, aku bujurin Mac hari ini, Mac di streaming di Discord. Cek. Nah,
Tetap lah tapi.
Hah?
Tetap tapi.
Kenapa?
Tetap berarti suaranya lah.
Baik sudah. Makanya aku padahal kan baik dah Joko.
Ngapa gemat tolong?
Ikam berarti dah HP ikam nyurang mau dua.
Ini
aku sudah
paling nyaring lah nih lah.
Hah?
Tadi kan paling nyaring lah nih dah. Setting yang paling nyaring bang ya, pegang depan kita tes bang.
Sudah goblok.
Nah ya kayak itu jangan diubah lagi.
Bapak udah pacah di streaming nyaring dah.
Headset tuh berarti.
Iya mau mengaras. Mulai tadi jurang headset ikam. Ngaras terus.
You have been grinding your way towards the logo. I know we spoke a long time ago. That was a goal of yours. What does it feel like to finally get that validation?
It just feels amazing. When I got the logo, you know, I felt like I'm representing for like just you know, content creator that you know is trying to grind and trying to get a logo. And for me to be able to grind and upload every day and show people like the devs, you know, Ronnie does. It's just an honor just to be here and just to represent for you know the content creators that's like me.
For those that are new to your channel,
kadang kau ambil
been creating.
I create so much content. It's just 2K content.
Good luck.
I do builds. I show what's the best badges.
I
do live streams, and I just use you know my platform just to talk to the community and just to show the community that hey, you know, if you grind and you use the right things in 2K, you can be great too, just like these big YouTubers.
Oh ini.
Are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background.
Yang diangkat padahal.
We've got some NBA action for you. DA, it's all yours.
Hey Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to rise.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks.
Kenapa mendingnya pada tadi?
Berarti kan dasar anu ikam.
Nah, anu kok anunya kada tahu ubah settingnya tadi.
Tapi headsetnya kamu ganti kok lah.
Belum.
Tahu di mana?
Maka Joko khusus.
Tinggal aja berarti.
Anu Apa ini mencet nang bandolnya sina tolong kan bahano amun biasa main game bahano delay bunyi tekanan itu step yo. Bunyi step bunyi tembakannya kadang hilang kadang timbul nang itu. Benar. Biasa musik oke lah.
Maka itu Bluetooth. Udah kau mengalahkan kabel.
Tapi Bluetooth yang halusnya normal benar.
Kan tergantung, kan beda.
Kan sama-sama Bluetooth.
Aduh, ayo dah. Bujur ikam dah, mau menjelaskan. Blok. Terus.
Kali dah kah penjelasannya lebih anu.
Udah dah, cari seorang di Google.
Google kan timbul kan apa yang Bluetooth deh anu suaranya kayak itu kalau mau menjawabnya.
Kamu bisa betakun. Ini bukan
apa nang tak koni?
Berarti pertanyaan nih kamu kada bisa supaya inya bujur jawabannya.
Kan anak jawaban.
Karena mau kayak itu.
Aku kan perlu jawaban jadi aku betakun.
Nah, takunannya tuh bilangnya goblok yo jawabannya.
Berarti Google tuh goblok lah.
Ikam goblok berarti betakun. Bila jawaban ikam pintar ya juanya.
Ada mau kan tuh yang betakun nih. Nang betakun nih misalnya goblok yang menjawab harus pintar, jangan goblok juga.
Ayo takun nih Terusss itu sampai dapat jawabannya. Wow.
Ikan kan apa kali dapat jawab berarti kan goblok.
Iya juga. Sama kayak ikam juga. Muntah. Kalau apaan muntah dah. Setan.
Nah lah, lalu lagi.
Coba cek di streaming nyaring lah suara aku dah.
Mantul, kalau mantul.
Ketahuan naik. Nang mana suara nang bekas delay lo nang kada.
Tagaranjak ta jawab sih.
Iya goblok tuh deh. Kalau kamu dia apa ya dah.
For Los
Cek.
Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Masih.
Here's Schofield, defended by Young. Schofield passes to Morris.
Apa nama sih?
Sends it back.
Nanti kalau suaranya kan telat.
Allen surveying
Aduh.
the D.
Lain lawan disuruh akan tuh lain jawabannya tuh.
And Capella with the basket on the assist by Allen. Capella's got his second
Kurang menyuruh akan apa, hanya menjawab napa. Besar sakti.
Ada.
Here's Schofield. Misses the three.
Aduh, 0 poin anjing.
Atlanta leading by 5.
Muntah bang.
Suara anunya bagus
Suara apanya?
Suara gamenya bagus kada malam.
Oh, suara gamenya kan udah ubah.
Kan tadi lagi nang berubah. Kenapa kamu nyuruh nonton?
Aku tadi nyuruh apa kan Joko tadi? Nyuruh nonton tadi supaya nyuruh apa? Mencek apa?
Mencek suaranya.
Suara apa? Nah, anjing jurang suara aku, suara mikrofonnya bolot.
Sorry kamu tetap juga.
Tetap ya Pak.
Tetap kayak di luar tadi.
Jurang benyaring kah kada?
Tanya ring pada semalam bagus
Nah,
jadi lagi dah.
Udah pas bangerannya. Pakai efek kalinya. Banyak aku paham.
Nggak kakaknya semalam pada kuciak.
Malam ini kan kuciak juga karena ikan berimuar.
Nggak gitu bulan puasa tuh harus sabar. Semua bintang tuh.
Oh, sudah hendak habis satu quarter kan ada poin ke biji-biji lagi nah bang.
Ikam nang memuntal di Ikam surang. Oh, ini bisa apa nih? Bisa beda. Muslim, mungkin terawih lagi jadi tendang tangga. Nah, kalau dia main lagi kapten yang catur tuh. ML? Awalnya kan Ipet, ya?
Dia main Terusss lah.
Gitu teman enak. Nya kada tahu Terusss, ML nya kada main Magic Chess-nya. Ini lo atlet, apalagi Terusss. Atlet apa? Atlet di pos. Sport mana bro? Tahu apa? Yang penting freestyle.
Aduh.
Penting kan freestyle. Mana anjingnya tuh masih kecil yang mungkin ingat lah video nang baju-baju balik yang sudah ada di anak-anak nang Tuhan kalau pemakat awak tidaknya kalau dulu jujur dia tapi pas beribadah tuh pada persian nyamping kita mau tidak Tuhan karena mungkin kepengen Tuhan nang Tuhan lain pulang kan gayanya harinya sampai ke Tuhan aja tapi nggak akan ngarep ke sana penyemangan kita akan nggak masalahnya udah kan begayaan dikit udah kan akan udah begayaan paling udah begitu tentang dia tuh wah banyak paling apa salah undap nyawa begayaan
Cok.
apa
Core update tuh kalau tapi nyaring masuk Discord aja tak?
Iya, mau nyai mana? Aku bisa kan Discord nya pada tambah sungin.
Supaya rame.
Main Among Us aja aku naik Discord.
Muyak dah Among Us tuh.
And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now, just a complete rhythm.
Kayaknya bukan putih apa yang dah balik kopi nih.
You've got Williams, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Reddish. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And keeping us up let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Mavericks was all business.
Ya lembut. Nah, ketumbuk kam.
An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He
Karena
wrapped
kau
up
tahu
big
dan
numbers
tahu
on what was
Lagu siapa tuh ya? Ada Terusss bilangnya. Bila musik-musik karena.
Kemarin kau anak anjing.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Anak anjing. Anjing. Ada mau mundur tuh. Apa mundur?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Atlanta calls
Majulah.
timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize.
Mana karyawan belum datang lagi nah.
Gotta feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments,
Oh,
pull the
kenapa
right
pulang?
strings. That's what they love to do.
And it's a completely
Membuangi tahe teh.
Anu kah? Malam kah lagi? Masih ya?
Tadi pada malamnya ini puasaan.
Oh iya.
Buat terawih aja. Kayak kembang ada ingat malam bulan puasa.
Goblok ingat saya terawih bener kata. Kalau
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty
Apa
evenly
ini?
contested game. It's been one outstanding game
Datang
from
pulang kah?
Kali 20
Trae
limitnya.
Young.
Really impressed with
Ada
the
bang.
shot selection.
Tapi nama bawa ke anu tuh bilang ini bisa jadi kan apa enggak itu ketiga
Yeah,
itu.
I'm
Kan
thinking
juga
back
ada
to the
anu.
first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ada ya semalam
Checking
kelas.
out the group for Tyronn Lue to
Tujuh.
start the second half. Mr. Perfect out there with
Biasanya
Paul
pada gue
George.
itu perak deh.
Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Marcus
Kayak
Morris.
begini.
And it's Ibaka in at the 5.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a
Dia anu jar cuy. Di ringkit
George, no good.
angkuran di arah nang jalan anu tah. Jalan ke Kapayang.
Apa?
Cuma di situ. Jar abdi kawannya mah ngirimi gambar nang kayak HP Androidnya.
Young's got 19 points.
Apanya?
Papuyunya.
Sudah habis sus aku dah.
Nol habis cara ringkit itu kurang gitu.
And
Kawitan
another 3 for the Clippers.
yeah, that's too good a look to give them.
iya tapi itu Kang, ada tahu kita jalannya di anu gede langsung kita banyak banyak juga ada tahu jalannya ya tetap itu kita semalam tuh ada kawanku tuh lambat juga ini ada yang menggala tabuan
And what was once a
Kawan Pahmi ada juga deh yang noto Bonati tuh. Jadi apa?
huge stride since
balik
the start of last season.
Di kita semua bang di langsung ada juga kawannya. Cuma orang begawi.
It's about communication, and John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
itu pangan salah
He's got 19. This is to Capella. Back to Young.
Nak mangesting kada tinggal na.
He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it
Hindi
the other
luluhan.
way.
besok kan cederaan masuk
There's the double team with Allen.
Yan aja niya.
Pass to
ang
Morris.
sangnya
Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Kongan gitu.
tapi giliran benerin di pak
Fourth assist for
Mbak di
the
pada
Clippers.
dan anu artinya setengah kiloan ini kalau anu aruannya di bukan hanya aja
Di mana? Jorong.
No one around. No good on the triple.
jarak citra
Well, if he wants to make the defense
Kok
work,
karing
he's
gitu, berarti
got to
masuk,
start knocking down the threes. Only
Oh,
one so
situ lah,
far in
masuk
this
lah.
game for him, and none since halftime.
masuk
Man, this
masuk
would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Young dishes to
intinya
Capella.
bila anunya bila munjin fokus akan dia dengan anaknya tentu tapi aku nonton tahu lapis dua juga untuk
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry
Kenapa, Paket?
Capella has with his guys.
Puyo lalu kada kakaruan rasa
When to go for alley-oop.
Outside
kau
for
punya
George.
cagup
Pass to
sepertinya
Schofield.
mengisnya kada tapi anu bang melabuh kau unjun Puyo tarik ke pelampung apa pastinya
Fokus jadinya.
Oh, and the
Ya,
lead
itu.
gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive
main nang kayak kami nang lon abdi itu deh sama kita semalam tuh nang lon datang Aji dulu nang di bawahnya lokasi asal kau mengisting padahal lokasi
Young outside.
lokasi nang Papuyunya bagus-bagusnya gelisah
Now here's Hunter.
Padahal sebenarnya kalau nya kada hilang tuh kada anu
Six
juga.
to shoot.
Fokus aja kita tuh.
pembalik mang
Hilang
memecah
keluar.
konsentrasi semalam tuh kan
Back up and in.
itu pang
Iya lalu terbuang waktu tuh, terbuang bilang bulik jadinya rusak dah urutan anu tuh.
getting the ball inside.
So
urutan
timeout
letak
call
nang anak di
here.
Timbe
Tidak mencek di gumbel tuh kan kawan kita
Gombil nang mana masuknya
nang jembatan gantung
We've gone about 3.5
di muka warung masuknya warung kita anu karana obat
di anu nang di anu tuh kaco nang aku bebas-bebas di bentungan tuh kah
lain
Now here's Batum.
warung nukar bodrek.
Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Nah belok kiri simpang 3 tuh mana kita berjalan batis kedinget lah
God, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk.
ada umpat kayak kam nambuhan yang sah
Outside Williams.
pada ada kok itu
ada umpat buat kam ada gumbel tuh lain lagi jalannya
Excellent D
nang
there.
sebelah lokasi kita semalam tuh kan nang Gombil tuh
Hah?
nang sebelah lokasi kita nang sebelumnya tuh kah nang Gombil tuh
kada ada tatamunya kita tuh
Wide open, he fired. Off
Lain.
Kalau emang anu tuh, kalau emang sebelah kapok tuh, belum kapok.
Lain, itu masih Bakarangan kan? Daerah Bakarangan tuh kan kiri jalan, dah, nya kanan jalannya. Oman juga banyak der.
Itu gini aku penasaran juga, nang Betarus tuh kita ke kiri lo ke Manuntong. Nah, nang lurusnya tuh kan habis aspal aja ke kiri. Anu sawit-sawit dia di situ.
Tapi jauh kayaknya masih tuh.
10 menit ke 15 menit ya pada simpangan Manuntong tuh.
Alhamdulillah, bang itu kan ada keparakan ada di sini. Udah.
Belum nih. Tampulnya cuti nih. Tampulnya cuti. Tampulnya cuti tahun.
Besok kamu gawe juara aja.
Ada juga besok.
Apa mencoba ya?
Ada. Kemana?
Nanti Muhara sini.
Nah, abdi jam itu paget kan.
Bapak kepaget jauhan.
Gampang lah kan.
Apa kepagetan anak memunyo?
Tahu gitu kan.
Oh, udah hendak mau mau hendak memuyu bawa umpan ada nih jangan ada pakai.
Abdi. Ada kejauhan net.
Bang mencoba esok nah.
So here's Gallinari. He's got 9. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. They get it again. Capella passes it to Melton.
Sorangan ada info juga.
It's good. Melton's got 6. 6 seconds left to play in the third.
Itu adalah Terusss ambil kapar kan. Terusss itu kan tapi tak ada tahu dia sama film mungkin Maroko di situ kada dapat silau apa puyung silau kapar ya.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Kanan.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Pila bisa lah kapilanya. Ada pila kada terpakai dalam. Bekas empang dari belakangnya di situ nggak sampai situ kan. Parkir sepeda nang di padang gelam tuh ndak belaur. Parkir sepeda parkir. Mana parkir ke dalam lah. Buang helm di padang galam tuh. Karena sekalinya jalan lurus saja tembus pantai.
Nyebehiram beta.
Di lokasi itu orang pacaran memang gitu.
Nyebehiram beta.
Empang orang kiri. Daerah Tolo kanan
makan pacar puasa
daerah dijual ambus motor juga sebelah kiri berarti jauh benar masuk anu memutar benar lah.
Schofield passes to and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Young dishes to Collins.
Yang coba tenang parah udah akhirnya
bungasnya
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball,
kali kali
firmly in the driver's seat. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Itu membawa
Once you burst through a seam like that, you gotta look right towards the rim.
sebuah kita ya terus
Guarded now by Morris.
besok dorong
And Young kicks to Collins.
paman Adit
Just 5 on the clock. And there it is for him.
anjing masuk.
Collins got 4 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
It's DeMorris. Left side
Empat.
Ibaka.
Di jalan apa?
Points. That one goes.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Young outside. Outside Collins. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
Ambil lading ikam siapa mulai?
Keren aku.
And he
Wah,
knocks down
ikam
the
bawakan
first
jaket bener ya.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year
Huh?
was pretty
Bawakan
awesome.
jig head.
Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better
Jen
and
aja.
wants to improve
Masuk
that
ka bener, hendak dah.
consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
And the shot goes in.
Just
Jam berapa geran kan
impressed
besok
with
anak
the
malam?
teamwork out there, setting the table
Sore.
for one another.
Dah sore gua kira aku subuh.
Young taking his time here.
Tapi kamu anak tulak lo isok.
Stolen by George.
Belum ada rencana
Passes
gitu.
to George.
Ya, ada dia. Apa babai tren sepeda tuh lagi belum.
Feeds it to Morris. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks.
Ini kalan
one of his
update.
many
Darakan atau?
moves, and we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Lagi orang kerja dok lagi ya, update,
Nah, bisa.
update ya, update yang nomor gadok.
And here's
Ay,
Young.
mana
He'll
pa?
bring
Ako
it up
kawan
for
niya.
Atlanta. Atlanta calls timeout.
Nih
Nice
nyaman
game,
ko
great
record nih
performance from
ano
Mr.
kala,
Perfect.
jadi tinggal
And
ko
the
record
defense
na.
has not provided any threat to stop him.
Anjing.
It should come to no surprise that he continues
Ya ada
to
replaynya
attack the
lah.
basket.
Oh, polisi rapik.
Let's take a look at the McGowan's player of the game.
Goblok.
And guys,
Langsung
he's
aja.
been
Ini orang ana.
as you can be. The
Kena KTP-nya aku kirim di WA.
Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out
Bulan
of control.
puasa.
Here's Young.
Ada pembeli ini kan istilahnya menghadang nang penjual-jual, penjualnya berjualan aja. Apa ada pembeli ini ada pembeli juga.
Into some of those cracks and crevices.
To the inside.
Serhandak. Biar
Slows
ko
it in.
And guys, he's not
kemana
an easy man
cari.
to stop
Ih, yang sana aja nih. Tuh dicari.
in his sights.
Never has been, never will
Tolong
be.
mana ada?
Determined finisher.
Ah, ada deh. Anjir. Aku kira mencari napakah?
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Nyandakannya juga kasir juga masalah.
Paul George with the steal.
Tahu kalau
Here we go, all alone.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
This was a team
Allah dari
performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget.
bunga bungasnya.
Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Look update-nya.
Saya lihat mencatur nak jadi dewa
Hawks have
kipas
gone
ini.
6 of 9
Oh.
on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth
Ngecit
quarter.
tapi
Looking
Jadi
to
dewa
end
kapas
and
kah?
it's sent back by George.
dua tolong.
Here's Schofield, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Schofield's got 30.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but
Dewa
once
apa
they
nang ketujuh
broke through the
melahong?
barrier, it was all them, complete control.
Dua tolong.
Dewa kapis.
Play from down to 2, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Very dangerous to lead.
Kamu tolong aja kalau kapis tuh.
For the D.
Goblok.
And he hit. 3 points there. Shot from Mr. Perfect.
Tahu kalau
What
kau.
a great play. Totally schooled the defender.
Berapa kali kamu situ berarti anak ke sekandis tuh tinggal kapis lah.
Karena tahu dia mana kira kapis tuh.
Nyembe.
Tahu menyambut aja.
Sekandis tuh
Young finds Cowell.
Tekan di sebelah anu lo, arah ke tarjun sana lo.
Hah?
Clock at 6.
Tekan di arah ke tarjun sana kalau.
Iya jauh lagi.
Cowell inside.
Iya, naik lagi pada tarjun tuh lo, melewati lo. Nah, belum tarjun juga.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them.
Tahu masih buka kadanya
In enemy territory, no less.
That's
Tapi
exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took
Tapi aman di Sungai Danau tahu kalau ikan masih buka.
on the road.
And that about wraps it up. So
dua buah aja warung lagi yang buka di muka.
and the whole Cheers
Goblok.
This is thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Set sama Sungai Dan.
Nah, buat anak-anak nek, udah datang.
Orang di balong dulu sentral sedikit.
Jam 9 lewat sudah.
Hanya bermula. Sana laju kah gamat kah? Nomnya.
Kadang aja sini 150 cc aja.
Oh. Tahu kampung masih lah 250 cc itu.
Imamnya mbah ya mbah bulan puasa jadi jadi Eminem. Red God tuh nah. Eminem kan sopan dengar.
Tuh.
Eminem je sopan dengar. LeBron berapa yang paling hanyar? 18 poin. Satu kan. Cok.
Apa?
Oh kalau hilang. LeBron 10 lo kah ya yang ini ya. Oh, kabur kemana kah tadi? Cok. Hilang lalu, Cok.
Apa ya?
Oh.
Ada.
Lo kabur.
Maulah ada genotiknya di atas ya. Aduh, kantut.
Kan wadah kok kada kelihatan.
Kita makan apa ya? Sana suami jadi sakit parut yuk. Goblok bener.
Bantas juga.
Makanan normal aja. Pecel ya pada bener juga.
Satu-satunya
Anunya tuh paling. Kacangnya tuh paling kebanyakan lo.
Ada yang kan orang. Kamu orang.
Bumbu kacangnya, bumbu pecel.
Satu-satunya yang ada normal, mam tuh lain makanannya. Otak ikam aja.
Nang bayarnya burit kenapa jadi tak otak? Goblok.
Kan mencari yang kada normal. Otak ikam aja yang kada normal.
Otaknya kada normal tapi burit no anu aja padahal. Goblok.
Anjing. Apa ya anu to New Orleans Pelican? Zion Williamson. Beri awak nani ganop na eh. Nah, kada dana.
Yang kita datangi dulu tuh blok delay up lah. Ngon aji tuh. Kawitannya nang anu tuh nang patak anu tang ke Bandung Banyu itu. Cara blok gitu di situ.
Kemana hilang Jordan, Mbak? Masa bahasa pulang grinding sudah.
Menerangan nama api tulak aja jam memang kita jam tulak ke bisauan.
As well.
There's a lot of conversation we've been having here on 2K TV with Mike Wang recently about my player builds. What's the build that you're running with right now, and what would you recommend to the community?
Well, I'm running right now.
Aku mengawalkan kelambatan mengambil itu salah pulang.
Our four builds are very, very amazing. They're just like Zion, to be honest with you. They're so, versatile. You can, play defense. You can be able to shoot. You can attack the rim. Also, too, you can even be a playmaker like LeBron James on the floor or KD, and you can play 2s or 3s or even rec. If you want to play with them type of builds, you can use them for anything.
So as far as this build goes, what attributes and badges did you focus on? I know you pay a lot of attention.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA. The NBA is celebrating payday.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware.
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Here are the five.
Dari kamainan naman kita lihat
We've
Facebook
got
mah.
Mr. Perfect. Morris is out there with Ibaka.
Pep.
That's Paul George.
Malam nih nah, lawan
Leonard
update.
at the 3 spot. And for Miami.
Apanya?
Wiley
Datangin
is
sini.
out there with
Download
Adebayo.
kana.
Then there's Oladipo. Then there's
Oh,
Jimmy
maaf,
Butler.
itu ini kada anu
And
lagi
Hero
tuh.
into the 2. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotation.
Bekar ruangnya.
When you can go maybe 10
Hapus
deep,
FF.
it keeps your locker room happy.
Woi,
We
Rai.
throw good, Adebayo.
Salah sudah hapus.
Demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Schofield. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Morris with the bucket.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to
Lidah dua di anongnya.
He made sure
Udah pulang.
the others.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sampai di Citra. Anu tilawanya bukadah berkirang anu pang tilawa bujang pang.
Here's Schofield. His numbers are borderline
Sekalinya,
ridiculous
Bang.
in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a
Ya
game.
di Alki
Something
sok
that's
mana
really
apa?
evolved for Ibaka, the ability to absorb
Besok.
contact while maintaining control.
Here's
Iya.
Oladipo.
Ini dapat tilawa ya jadi mah baru katanya anak menyerang.
And I love it whenever
Umpan tuh bawahnya
gets
hendak.
tricky with
Ya sok api
putting on a show for
api mbak subuhnya mah anu tok.
Gimana bergerang?
Schofield passes to Morris.
Einstein.
Oladipo
Oh,
with the
kira
block.
kamu.
And he gets it back. To the
Daerah mana?
Besok.
good by Hero.
Hah?
Nah,
A focused individual.
dari Wakareng.
Who's not going to let a little contact
Pas Joykam sana lah.
Ada.
Oh, itu kira umpat.
The three-pointer,
Anak
no good.
4 bilang tambah itu 1 bilang ada api. Sama aja. Anu juga.
Adebayo
Karena gini dia Senin jam 2 siang ya. Mas Senin kalau kena kelambatan membaiki.
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the
Bedabu
time.
pulang telepon dia peringatan.
And that takes skill and the ability to make
Mana
adjustments
sudah ya?
as you're going up.
Oladipo finds Butler.
Apa ya gara dibaiki ulang?
Oladipo.
Rem belakang kan ada mau lalu ada mau ikut
Los Angeles, they've
pada
gone
kampas
3 of
anjir.
5 shooting the ball so far. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've scored
Itu ngapain Bapak
on the inside.
Los Angeles shooting
Di
their first free
PCT
throw of the night.
baut DA-nya gen
Had
ampih.
really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
apa hubungannya buat DA goblok kampas rem kalinya buat DA nang apa buat DA
Bahaya, menjadi rem kada mau tuh marga baut DA-nya mana longgar.
Them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter
goblok
whether it was on the home or
alah hal ini pada gana
take a game.
Karena kayak itu
ada
peraturan
laptop
gitu.
They
kalau
really
internet
dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see
di
if
20
they have
sampai
their
ada
number
download inilah
again.
kita
How about that strong
tenang
defensive
hujan
performance
malam
for this
hujanan
Hawks
gitu
mobile one block.
sini lah bagus
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way.
gila kan
Establishing the attitude you want.
oh ini nang di bawah nang kita balik cak nanti kita di jalan batis nang di bawah aja tuh oh amun anu bagus lah ya
Ibaka against Adebayo. 5 on the clock.
Jor.
apa kondisi banjir
Yo,
2 on 1 as they jump out on the break.
apa
Finishes
Abdi nang suruh membuka streaming ko, nyamannya tahu, nya paham.
Everything Leonard gives you.
Apa mic-nya lawan anunya kenyaringan mana?
oh malah yang aku cuma
Oladipo,
mereka
he'll
kehujanan
bring it up for the Heat. Teardrop shot. The
Kenapa
shot
Jar?
is nice D from Mr. Perfect.
benerangnya tuh nutrisian
And now
lagi
here's
sambil
Jordan.
mainan
A fast break opportunity.
Oh my.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful
Anjir.
play. With that long wingspan and huge
Adebayo.
hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay a little extra motivation, fuel for the fight.
tiga
Semalam kita ngesting Toman tuh lain lah.
And a new group in for the Heat. Achua,
Huh?
he's checked in for
Masih aja tuh.
Duncan Robinson comes in for Butler. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Tyler Hero.
Kita mau
Nah, ini.
Toman.
Kendrick Nunn in for Victor Oladipo. Big group substitution here for
Kayaknya itu.
rumput soalan ini mirip
He's checked in for
Yalah,
Ivica Zubats has checked in for Marcus.
coba takut nih.
Morris.
Yalah nang
Tapi
teman
lain.
semalam tak.
He's checked in for Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Jordan.
dan Aji nih ya nanya aku nih Aji dulu nak kayak pak kawanku nang di situ mana itu punya tadi jar mungkin enggak kuliah banyak itu
Oh.
support-nya
Oh, kira anjing anu foto kan tahu.
Schofield grabs the board. The Clippers in the
Tapi
lead.
posisi di mana itu?
From downtown.
daerah sana
Paketan.
And from the field, he's a
Hah?
healthy 4 for 6.
And that's
Ah,
exactly
antara kampung Bali kan tembusan juga Pagatan tuh kira-kira kancangannya ke situ Pagatan tuh sama aku dibawa Aji ke daerah situ juga
So against Kennard.
Oh, biasa kok.
1:30 left in the first. Adebayo kicks to Bledsoe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Anjing banyak banget kada masuk 3 point nah.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Lagi bau 3 point nah.
Passes to Robinson. From deep.
Woi,
It's good.
masuk
He makes
itu.
his first shot of the game.
and just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open.
Duncan
beyond
tadi,
the arc.
Duncan Robinson.
Here's Schofield. Count
And
the
one.
bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Everly's checked in. For Los Angeles, they have shot just one free.
perang matchnya
Pulang keluar jurusnya.
1 for 1 in the game. Now here's Nunn. D right on him. Zubats against Adebayo. And the rejection by Zubats. They grabbed their own miss. Good on the shot.
Alhamdulillah.
Tiga main.
Adebayo's got 10.
Trying to
Kenapa?
slice into this
Update deh.
deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Update streaming saya panggil up ya, pas suara jadi hati
Number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And
Kafe
there's a
juga.
pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it
Kan,
inside,
betakun
getting
malah
shots
emosi.
from close range.
Antara maksudnya antara suara game lawan suara mix, suara Discord,
Said
kan.
apa? Said Jola lain oh.
Bangsat. Ya kira Anda anak juntra lala kah?
Mandilan kok.
Anjing.
Solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Jola. Ngirim jurnalnya.
Iya di anu juga. Di anu nya kada dano bang. Di share aja.
Kata kuncinya kada timbulnya kada ditimbulnya goblok.
Katanya kada ditimbulakan nah, belum ada penonton. Jadi kada mau, goblok.
Perang maksa.
Ngapa pulang? Perang.
Alah masuk di DC kah, Cok?
Hah?
Masuk di DC kah anu nih? Masuk di lab kah anu DC nih?
Imbah pang. Makanya jadi double suara tuh. Ya Allah, goblok.
Halus suara saya.
Halus lah.
Halus.
Siapa jar? Apa
Tapi
halus?
kadang itu mon headset kedengaran ya.
Iya mun kada headset kayak apa aja update.
Jauh suara anunya Discordnya.
Oh. Ano bang? Tes anu lo tak? Tes subscribe dulu update.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
Berapa detik bilangnya?
Kevin, talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has
Yang ditonton gini nggak ada viral apa yang dimintakan gitu loh.
Kurang ketujuh ya Pak.
Jujur juga Pak, ada salah juga.
Anjing, kita lihat lagi detiknya.
Tengah kosong, goblok. Tengahnya kosong. Tengah sini. Tengah.
Habis waktunya bang.
Kurang kosong.
Aku menggerakkan saikung orang toh. Padahal nang ko gerakakan nang sepatu biru nih jana.
Nang lainnya tuh bang apa?
Komputer. Komputer. Kan ini karir, cok. Nah, mana ya reply? Reply-nya mana nih? Nah, nang muhanya paling mirip aku nih nah.
Ikam menyerang sih. Kalau isi nang posisi nang kosong.
Hah?
Sawat ada apa?
Aku point guard.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number.
Aku yang mengatur permainan.
And we wonder why.
piece of it.
Nice tip.
Nah, anjing.
Dang nap. Dang nap. Dang.
This is what Cousins gives you. Good recognition, the ability to make plays for his teammates.
Yang tinggi-tinggi apa ya, Rano?
141 left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Hero. Now here's Butler.
Terusss main berdua.
Oladipo outside. Here's Hero. Defended by George.
Nah, ini bebas.
Free throws coming up and they call the shooting foul.
Pepet terus ini pepet terus.
It's on
Boy.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Coach Abdi nah.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score though in a
Pepet
variety of
terus
ways.
ya.
Makes
Nah, yang orang
it
merah.
very difficult to defend.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in.
As we've gotten
Defense-nya jaga defense-nya.
Wih.
has become more and more physical.
From deep three-point
Deep
range.
3 point.
The basket is good.
Nah,
Schofield's got the game to prepare for the
makanya jarang kita sahutin ang suara anda sudah terdahulu tuh.
brings it up for the
Ilan
Miami Heat. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And
sambil nonton dia.
enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
Up. Subrek pang up. Maaf deh.
Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
2 juta
And
dalam.
Miami making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in.
Jangan ditawar.
What I love
Dapat
about
support
Jimmy
nah.
Butler,
Support
he
support
excels
anu
on
lokal.
both ends of the floor.
Support produk lokal.
And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes.
1 juta subscriber ano nek. Giveaway kandang ayam.
Now, here's Nunn. He's guarded closely.
Oh, giveaway teh ayam nong pas aja. Teh ayam. Banyak.
Goblok.
One up, and
Ah,
it's good on the
pupuk
way.
kandang, Cuk.
Banyak ya. Terang deh.
On to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth
Aduh,
their
mau
best
tuh satu.
efforts right now. This is
Nah,
the
double
kind of
em.
game
Hey,
fans
hey,
play
hey,
to
hey.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Bangsat Bledsoe. Oop.
And Miami has possession. The Heat with the lead.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this
Cok.
is where your patience is tested. If you shoot
Apa ya?
too quickly,
Hilang
you give
pulang
your
suaranya.
opponent a chance to close out the
Sudah
quarter.
dah. Kalau berdiam.
Kamu berdiam ya, barang emang ngaji apakah sekira ada suaranya?
Spin off the left rim and in.
Up,
Nunn's
maju
got
dia.
the
Kira terputus.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert. finds
Baca
his
kitab
man,
Injil kah? Apakah?
Kevin, thanks.
Nanti aku
Here with
bacakan
Jimmy
Matias
Butler.
ayat
Jimmy will
12.
come-
Thank you, David, for
Ayo.
that. We'll see you back here.
Matias tuh Matias. Kita tinjau kan ayat-ayatnya tuh Matias ayat. Ini minta bacakan anak ibu ya. Matias ayat 12. Pasal berapa? Ayat berapa? Ayat 12 pasal 3.
Goblok mun pasal-pasal tuh kau HP.
Bongo Injil ada serba pasal.
Hah?
Makanya gaul.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we
Ayat
Di mana
12.
kau HP?
Pasal 3.
able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just
Sabar pulang
destroying
lah.
the rim.
And these weren't just
Woo.
putbacks and alley oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Sam Adebayo is out there with Bielitsa. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo.
Alat
And it's
penampil
Hero in
dan
at the
tangannya
two-guard spot.
dia akan
So
memberikan
that's who
tempat
Eric Spoelstra
darinya
starts the second half with.
pendidikannya dan mengumpulkan dan dalam minggu tapi jadi dalam minggu akan dibakar
Schofield
dalam
grabs the board.
yang
I mean, you won't see this too
Matias
often.
pasal
Getting
3.
denied
Nah,
at
Jo,
the rim.
nangari.
Likely to remember
Mana?
Bangsat. Ada bisi aplikasinya kan itu?
He gets it in there.
Matias pasal 3 ayat 12 kan, denger ah?
Astaga, domba yang hilang kini kembali pulang kah?
Defenders well, when he goes up to serve.
Goblok domba hilang.
Domba yang hilang ini kembali pulang.
Allah Robby. Dan
Achua,
dilihat Jordan pakai
he's checked
Johannes
in for
untuk
violations.
dibaptis olehnya,
And the
tetapi
Clippers
Johannes
with a
dia
change here
katanya
too.
aku layak.
Zubats is checked in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Dan
Moore.
tahun depan
Off
kepada
on the
Dubai
timing, or
juga
it may
katanya
have
akan
been a
dialah
miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Amy's go-
Dan Johannes pun menurutinya sudah.
on 6 of 11 when they're
Subscribe,
taking the 3-point
Cok.
shot. Very respectable.
Sudah subscribe-nya.
Pass to Hero.
Iya mah, pakai ada timbul. Padahal aku nyeting deh, yang pakai kayak alertnya tuh nah.
Shot clock at 6.
Jadi timbul modalnya di layar tuh. Terima kasih siapa ngarannya sudah subscribe ya.
Here's George.
Ada mau siapa sih ya?
Adalah.
Pick out the pass nicely.
Hah?
George
Oh, nang kayak like nang di Facebook tuh kah?
Nah, iya
Anu
modal
apa
itunya.
bilanya
59%. The offense is running smooth.
Bila ada yang follow atau apa, dah kalau
coba jurang live di Facebook, tolol. Cari subjek mulai YouTube berdahulu entah ya.
makanya mencari anu dulu,
Duncan Robinson, he's
mencari
Facebook gaming.
the Clippers also
kawan dulu
changing
main.
up. Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Patrick Beverly in for George.
The combination of shooting and speed.
Udah ada kawan main.
Kawan kan nang subrek nang mulai luar negeri itu ya suruh main.
Also impressive.
Kada Manchester saja dia anu tuh Facebook tuh yang ringan-ringan ja.
That one could have easily have
Manchester kawal lawas main.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo.
Karena ada
Main
Fahmi.
apa sih?
14-second clock. And the rejection by Zubats. Goes up.
Ya katanya berhasil aku nih main
Look
terus
at his
terus ya
good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
any chance you get, you want to put yourself in
Upgrade
a
pakai
position to
Kalau-
succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim,
Belum
and made a
belum
play.
itu nang ada aja belum.
Checked in for Miami. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Victor Oladipo.
And Smitty, you know what Pat
Order.
Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless,
Pandai.
ferocious, and at times
Tepat
almost
kalinya poin lah. Ini aja sadar.
of intensity. And this
Tadi
guy
dulu
just
bagus
does
dulu
not
dulu.
take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys. I
Kirim-kirim
would
dong,
question
buat dong.
even playing with him.
Ambil
He plays so
duit,
hard.
mana
I
ada
know I
minjem
hate
tes
playing
tanya
against
pun
him.
dikirim
And
Shopee.
boy, he's really in a
Mau nih,
aja.
dominant performance.
Bisa.
Last game, same thing. This
Kredit
time
gini, mau
He's
kredit.
a
Peleter
guy
lawan
who will go on hot streaks for
Mana ada
over
bunga
a
pun
number
namanya.
of games.
Anjing gila, peleter nah. Peleter lah.
And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth,
Oh.
they've got Morris.
Iya.
Paul George is out there with Mr. Perfect.
Mana
And
kalau
it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard at the small forward.
The physicality
Nah,
of
nah,
Jimmy
nah,
Butler
Vietnam
poses
kalah.
so many issues for defenders.
Pas aja lah jawab tadi dah suaranya tadi.
And the first one at
Yang
the
mana
line is
halus
good.
rekam.
we're still waiting
Oh, kenapa
for
lah
that
bisa gitu lah.
first miss from the line.
Mana model dasar aku udah hari udah ada lo tak jauh sedikit karena.
Oh, paling pas aku jauh aja dia.
Clippers trail by 6.
Udah punya anu limitnya
Here's Schofield.
berapa ratus?
Pass to Leonard.
Terus gitu. Tentang Indonesia ada gambar dia.
Pass to Schofield.
Udah mau?
For
Udah,
three.
udah mau.
That's
Tetap
good,
nice.
and it's Leonard
Tetap
with the
rawa.
assist. And that's now 33 points for Mr. Perfect.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Aduh.
You know what? They talked about this at
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Para unjun korden mau. Itu cek buatnya bayar gitu lah. Yang tegan cicilannya juga, mungkin cicilannya nang anu langsung bayar nanti langsung sekali ya. Interesting.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is
Apa
so
cicil
fast,
HP kah?
it's really tough to catch everything in
Ada
real time.
kawan cicil HP, limitnya sejuta 800 saja.
We've seen replay reviews
HP
so
berapa?
effectively
Itu
in
pasnya pakai
involving the
kredit
coaches by being
Iya.
able now to challenge like this is something a lot of
Apanya
people have
lubang?
been hoping for.
Ada
And the announcement on the review is that the foul
Apa sih? Wes ranjak.
determined Greg to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about.
Belakang kamar udah.
And I think in this case, the video review showed
Pada
that
itu
it was a tough call to make on the floor. They got it right with the
Nah ya itu.
Passes it to Adebayo.
Mungkin 2 meter mungkin masih masuk aja untuk WC itu.
Adebayo's got his third assist on the night.
Halus.
There's Schofield.
WC-nya gabung kamar mandi kan? Ada
Traps in
WC
the
gede.
tray.
Kamar mandi
Schofield's
itu
got
2
11
meter
points here in just
Pada gabung di
the
WC
second
itu lah.
The defense is far
Ya
too
itu.
strong to close out
Eh.
on those 3-point attempts.
half. And the pass to Hero.
Patah WC kamar mandi macam.
Outside Butler.
Ada yang mau WC. Enak dulu nyempat.
6 on the shot
Enak dulu
clock.
nyempat meter.
Makanya ampun gua tuh.
Kita itu kan.
Contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The intensity of the game and by Jimmy Butler is the
Terus ya,
reason
di
why
situ
he got that
ajuan
contact.
ajukan pinjamannya.
Free throw drops for Butler.
Paling orang mentransfer udah enggak. Itu minta dana lah.
And so Butler nails both of them. Clippers trail by 6.
Enggak ada. Bisa nggak menolak langsung kali si
There's
aku
Schofield.
di mana? No.
PP
amat
tuh.
ribuan kena.
Wow.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their
Pandirian
four leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The
Enggak mah
ability
kalau
to
bisa.
finish with that level of authority.
Paling ini takutin di anunya gimana di Indomaret kena kau aja pakai kredit ya.
And
Jadi
it's
kita
Oladipo
pembayaran loh.
bring it up for
Uang
Miami.
pinjaman ya 3 bulan 3 jet limitnya kan jatuhnya 3 kali bayar aja bila
Having
nang
a
barang
shaky time
6
from
kali
the floor,
pembayaran.
but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
George passes to Morris.
Ada
That ball,
ada dia
nice feed that time from
ada
George.
dari
That's 7 points for Marcus
ini
Morris.
belanja
And
online
I
ya.
like the different
Kita
looks
antara awak.
that Morris can give you inside, outside, and
Aman guys tentang menarik-narik.
Just under
Ini
2
belanja
minutes
dan
gone here in the
cara
final
saya
quarter.
lihat makanya jadi sini emang di
That's
Indomaret
out of
itu
bounds.
baik
Miami will
boleh
retain possession.
kita pakai ban petrol lah bayar itu kan segan aja itu lah dapat kalau makan udah potong ketik itu lagi potong
Heat moving the ball around.
Sana lah
6 to shoot.
boleh paling 100 apa ya ngomong
Now
main ini
here's
Anjing,
Oladipo.
Oladipo,
And the layup's good off the glass.
apa ini si
They
Birinda
lead
ciao
by 3.
this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Here's Schofield. Oh, and
anjing
powered it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget
ini
just
dari poin
laying it
menit
in. He wanted to
hilangnya
make a
gara-gara nang
statement.
ada nang game on dan nonton udah pakai mau kita 3.000 ya
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting it
Bangsat,
up 3.
dengan ulet dari anu nih yang peleter nih
And the defense has not
coba ipang
adjusted.
dan coba aja ulit yang betul mau ganti lakukan dan aja kalau akun itu tujuh kalau aja sudah
Good looking through there.
memang tengok filmnya
Schofield's got 44.
silver dulu gol nggak ada paham
And a little over 3
sumpah terakhir dulu main berendek gol
so far here in the fourth.
timbul tabeli ke silver pasti enggak pas saja gol gitu aku gol
Passes
silver
to
nah iya
Oladipo
Belum
left
belum.
side. Butler from outside.
aduh
It's held
mana
in by the Clippers.
anu apa tak nyaman minina apa dengan
Here's Schofield. Oladipo
nah
with the block.
ini lawan dah sebelum
You're not going to be able to
Wah.
defend. I mean, Victor plays
Pardon.
hard.
udah korban dan kenal dah
There's the triple.
Udah masuk.
Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
ngantek kedua dulu
Ibaka's got his fifth rebound right now in the
jadi
game.
kan korban kan
Morris throws it down.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling
itu
it,
kan
he'll step up
mampu
and take control.
And here is
terus
Butler.
tangan tunggu di sini habis ini terus tangan
Rebound by the
bisa tiga
Clippers.
tangan juga kadang
Leonard's got his fifth rebound in this one.
awal sebelah sekali juga dapat tangan enggak
Schofield
biar
passes to
kongkir nang
George.
luar
That
pulau
one goes. Count it. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. They get it back. Adebayo with the bucket.
You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Here's Schofield. Ooh, he jams it straight down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Oladipo for 3. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. And that one's good, George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Apa bersih sore kamu, Cok?
11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Heat. They're down by 6. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Cok.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Cok.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game. We've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
And the Clippers call time here. They're leading by 4. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Cok.
Here's Schofield. 3 from the inbound. Tries again. And it's Zubats laying it in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Leonard against Butler.
Oh.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. And it's an air ball. Not even close. And so they foul intentionally.
Cok. Mana hilang Erik tadi?
It's stolen by Oladipo. Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 6.
Cok.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Adebayo finds Oladipo. Again, the miss by the Heat. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Karungan dalam mana toh? Dalam karung toh.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Lah, pos close sama anjing. Itu. Ya.
As far as the badges go too as well, for shooting, you want to have all the boosts that you can for shooting on the floor. I'm talking about volume shooter, I'm talking about catch and shoot, set shooter, and also two deep range threes is amazing as well too. You want to have, I think it's called like hot start or hot shot. You want to have them badges on because it helps you get your takeover way faster. And for defense, you want to have your clamps. You want to have tireless defender on, I recommend. Also too, you want to have clutch defender on, and you got to have ankle bracer on because these guards out here, they're really breaking ankles.
All right, so you got this amazing My Player, but the big question is, what takeover are you choosing when you build this build?
I will.
Coming to you tonight from the American, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in a game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. And Doris, tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Ibaka in at the center. And for the Heat, they've got Bielitsa. Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Oladipo. Back to Butler. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Butler missing. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in, to score at the rate they did.
So the Clippers with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Check. Nah, Cok.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
Cok.
We'll see you next time.
Nah, kunikam na error. Waluh. Apa? Suara siapa, Kak Dada? Cok. Oh, Cok.
Nah, hanya jaga.
Ada kamu keluarkan kata Dek?
Sudah, oh. Close A.
Mau udah?
Hanya Rai mau.
Gampang muntah.
So you mentioned the 2s and 3s. What are you running out on the 2K City? Are you out there on 2s? You out there on 3s? You running back?
Well,
Timbul makajikan hilang tuh.
I love 2s, but when I do subscriber events and sub events,
Pasti mau macet,
that
lalu
I do
pasti
on my
mau
channel, I run 3s because you know you get a chance to play with more people. My favorite thing is 2s. I'm a competitive comp type of person, and I just love 2s. 2s bring that mama mentality to you, that Kobe mentality.
So as far as
Kenapa pulang, Jar?
what do you think
Ini.
you could get up to in terms of a winning streak on
Huh?
2s?
Before I got to a 30-game winning streak on 2s, I'm working on trying to get
Abdinya
to 100,
PJS.
but
Nah, anu BF.
Tolol BF gitu.
Mau dijelas Pander?
TCS.
Apa itu?
Nonton BF.
Bangsat. Muntah anak setan.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard.
Bahasa Indonesia
Then it's
itu kabeh
Mr.
anak
And it's
anak
George in
keberatan.
the shooting guard position. And for Orlando, Wendell Carter is out there with Jonathan Isaac.
Ya,
And it's
pada kan.
Anthony. Then it's Terrence Ross.
Ada bahasa Indonesia nya lo ini.
Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding,
Ini
should they
nih,
simply play the young guns?
Keberatan hero kada Hajar.
They make them earn their minutes.
Kev, you know, I don't know that there's
Ginanya, sampai saya klub nang bahasa asing gitu nih, sedikit.
Klub aja.
Dulu Mobile Legends-nya dibeli oleh pemain buta MOBA kok analog. Ini sekarang tenggelam dong.
But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the
Apa ini
table.
tenggelam sekarang?
No good from Ross. Looking at Los Angeles, they
Karena
took
di
the
orang
win in their last
pemain
game
hitam
against the Heat at the American Airlines
dong.
Arena. Schofield gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I
Hajar
think
tuh,
he was
rumah Maya.
surprised to find himself that wide open.
Nah, ini paketnya habis paket utama saya ambil ingat.
It's not there.
Pass to Carter. Kicks to Harris.
Wah, nih. Cek dulu.
Pass to Ross. Shot clock at 5.
Nah,
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with
Apa yang mana?
habis kayo.
Kapan habis?
Kota.
Ada dak anunya aplikasinya ada.
Habis dua apa.
Tapi kenapa mau aja? Sisa apa?
Rapid ambil aja deh. Mantap memang.
this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes
Squad
again
desa.
with the guys coming off the bench.
Oh ya,
Leonard with the
60.000.
steal.
Yes.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
60.000, 20.000, 50.000, 50.000, 100.
Maco.
Cole Anthony.
Kenapa?
10 GB. Mana napa? 10 GB.
Boy, he had a nice
Ya itu 50 GB 100 ribu.
Boy, would have been nice to get an and one there.
Banyak lah.
Both free throws good from Mr. Perfect.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
A slow start here for Orlando in this one. Searching
Kita
for
di
the
sini
first
kan
points
Indihome
of
nih
the
padahal
game.
masuk cepat
A pass to Ross to stop the run.
Aku nih 720 nah. Hijau taruh streaming.
The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him.
Tumbuhan di Jawa, makanya Indihome nih
Schofield passes to Ibaka.
yang sejuta tuh sebulan ya lo. Tetap ya.
Target there.
Lak-lak terus.
Lead to double digits. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Isi orang larang.
Tries again. Isaac misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford
Baik,
to
itu masuk
lose
larat kok, dan kita
concentration
nih di
even
home masih.
for a nanosecond.
Mendingan orang gitu nih.
Here's Schofield. And it's
Anjing,
blocked.
diblok, Kak.
He just snatches the shot out of midair. Cross in the corner. Launches a 3.
Akan empang.
It's hauled in by George.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I
Bang.
mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming
Apa?
off a 16
Enggak.
game against Boston. And it'll be
Ngecek
Orlando
no
with their
paketnya
first time out of the
60.000
game right
bisa
here. They
deposit.
couldn't put
Wih,
the pieces together
belanja, ah.
losing that last matchup with Boston.
Tadinya Kang, utang ya bisa.
into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And you know, those are the kind of
Ah,
games that
sama
sting
sirang di
and that
dalam.
bad taste lingers. Knowing
Ya.
you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Nggak normal pulang
Zubats
anu
is
ya.
checked in for Serge
Mau pada
Ibaka.
salju ikan Messi seorang.
On the wing, Harris passes it to Okeke.
Borussia jam kesan misi seorang tak.
Hah?
Anthony
Kalau
taking
habis
his time
sedikit
here.
isi Terusss.
Has 5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to
Boros
pull the
Kang
trigger,
itu.
and he'll light you up from
Merasa
And we've got
diisi
an update here,
diisi
so
pulsa
let's catch
seorang.
up with David
Iya.
Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. He thinks that losing that first meeting with the Clippers really doesn't matter. Coach said it's just one game, and we have a better idea now of what we're up against. Although he did acknowledge that the Clippers may have the most talent in the league, so it'll take a monumental
Nice.
effort tonight
Uma
to get that
bunga
W.
punya. 2
Thanks, David.
poin.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 13.
Alay gini.
Pass to Okeke. Here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in
Bilang
this one.
setelan Bandung itu
Outside.
ada sakit sekali.
Releases from 15, and he makes
Oh,
that
masuk
one.
lengkap.
A highly coordinated big fella. Carter
Nah,
Jr.
betul
has a
ini.
variety of
Oh.
moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
Here's Schofield. George finds Morris.
Tangan lambat ya sama membayar berapa
The
bulan.
Magic go the other way with it. There's 126 left here in the first quarter.
Di Shopee itu
Ah,
yang
dia
kredit
tetap
tuh pulsa apa nggak olah aja?
In transition up the court.
Oh, itu nanya tapi tergantung toko-tokonya juga.
Shots coming up.
Ada menang kayak pulsa. Ada toko-toko lagi lo. Langsung Shopee.
Ada tergantung yang penjualnya.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far.
Iya kalau kayak pulsa tuh Shopee-nya lo yang berjual.
Iya gerang, kalau bisa nuker pulsa di Shopee Kang.
Yang kayak tagihan-tagihan listrik. Kayaknya langsung Shopee-nya Bang apa kayak
The first free
langsung
throw is
anu
good.
beda anunya kayak itu nah.
Making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for
Tempatnya
Wendell
beda.
Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ennis in for Anthony.
Balah tes pulsa.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers.
Nah lain kayak kartu
Jamarcus
perdana.
Cousins, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for
Bisa.
Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverly in for George. Now here is Harris. Looking at his point production.
Toko juga, cek pulsa ada nomor toko juga banyak.
Iya kan.
On deep. An absolute
Kota Bekasi, Surabaya, Jakarta, Karawang.
14 points for Mr. Perfect.
Apa anu kayak harus daerah-daerah juga kayak Binya Banjar, Nukar Banjar.
Kota juga.
Kalau kota bener ya, misalnya kota tuh kan yang paket lokalnya itu berpengaruh. Ujung bayar Nukar kada mau.
Paket lokalnya itu ya, mungkin kada ada belokal Bang nih tadi pas salakannya. Suam tuh belokal. Bemetnik pulang mah makanya bisa turun ke habis.
Kebanyakan potongannya.
Pembagiannya banyak kan tiga ya jadinya bagiannya.
Amun kada tapi kemana-mana lokal kada masalah Bang, midnight lah yang masalah.
Itu gadang.
Kayak bulan puasa kada masalah midnight. Gila, pesan sahur.
Tidak ada bulan puasa, masalah jangan midnight dulu. Dulu maka mamonnya bulan puasa nih, lah yang jadi paket nang midnight.
Iya, aku udah nukar midnight dulu.
Pesan sahur kisahnya.
Berapa ya? 5.000 10.000 5 giga kayak. Telkomsel
seminggu sebulan.
Seminggu rasanya. Jadi bila subuh nih bersih itu Bang, streaming. Ada itu Bang.
Tetap siap. Kalah.
Mana? Story kan udah
Here for the Clippers. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kalau pulang Jar.
That's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. So, it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
They've got Terusss Ross, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Carter. And it's Anthony in at point guard. That's out there for Orlando.
Mabungasnya Under.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here is Carter.
Suara apa tuh yang kedenget dah?
ML tuh lah.
Oh, ML lah.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford.
Aduh, kena blok bangsat.
That hasn't gone in their favor. Climb back. They've got to put
rebound,
forth
nice.
more effort.
Clippers leading by 18. Outside Leonard. Now the pass to George. Here's Schofield. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here.
The Clippers have been getting it done to the line. 10 for 12. That free throw good from Mr. Perfect. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Terusss Ross. He hits both from the stripe.
Bikin tapnya ada penanya anu dah nah. Liquid anu dah. DC yang pun dia dikorbujur tuh.
They need a good offensive possession.
Liquid habisin anu kar.
Anthony kicks to Porter.
Jadi masalah ini 2 botol nih dah sudah mochi terus. Jadi korbujur tuh mochi juga.
Nails the wide open jump shot. Anthony's got his second basket of the game. Clippers leading by 18.
Abdi masih lah Papeng.
Here's Schofield. He's got 20. Outside, George. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Mr. Perfect.
I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Anthony. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And Porter, here we go. And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Ini Bang, Cok.
Here's Anthony.
Itu lah.
Halo.
Hah?
Fires for 3.
Wah.
It's hauled
Halo.
by the Clippers.
Oh.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Undur bener, nyaman gitu nah.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing.
Ini Bang.
They're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's the Los Angeles
Mindset gaming nang colokan 2.
Mau kuler banyak kayak itu napakah?
Pegang gamer.
Goblok. Kok dia makan set HP aja nyaman.
Bukan kita lah.
Kada perlu ano, kada perlu mendengar step juga, ya kalau mendengar step.
problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
Karena beberapa sudah mengisi lain sudah ya.
Mr. Perfect out there with Paul George.
Mampus kan Belanda.
And it's Marcus Morris.
Aku kanyang kayak itu.
And here is Los Angeles now.
100 orang akan dulu.
Orang perlu lakas ya itu nah.
Iya, pas orang bercari-cari ya.
Dicat ke dalam balas sim itu kok warung enok karo. Aro double lah masuk.
Jadi silakan ya. Itu pang atau kalahnya.
And he makes the first.
Lalu mau jadinya. Lagi tadi kan udah diisiakan sama sekali.
Apanya?
Itu tadi kan diisiakan nembak orang sudah mengisi.
Bener lah.
Bener masuk. Ini sama.
Malah double jadinya.
Bingung banyak kan menang di dapur. Makanya ini kalau ditinggal pulsanya.
Nampak?
Kepotong.
Iya lah. Memotong apanya?
Hari-hari itu ada gini. Kosong bos, mengisi saldo Peter tadi nah gadget Pak.
Ular mau tangi mana Reda?
Aduh. Tolongnya.
Ular mau tangi kalau tahu tak?
And here is Anthony. He's got 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kupang punya SMS apa?
Orlando shooting their 6th free throws in the game.
Kita orang nih kita lihat.
Kebutuhan Facebook aja ada.
That's good from Anthony. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Morris. Batum comes in for Leonard, and it's Luke Kennard in for Paul George. And Anthony drops them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Schofield, and he's good on the 3 ball. Schofield's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you know what?
Lah. Iya, nyerang.
Ada sayang, ada. Abner Atelo.
Tes.
This guy is just a natural born scorer.
Tes nomor Pak Gatot.
Mikrofon ini tapi tercabut-cabut lagi dah, aku anak di belakang jadinya.
Here's Bamba and the rejection by Ibaka.
And well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Kennard kicks to Ibaka.
Nah, dia berondol keperanakan. Dia tak kompian berondol.
Ya berondol ini kayak pegarang cok. Bukan ikam juga kah mencari apa yang hendak aja kah?
Hendak.
Siapa hendak kau aja gitu kah?
That was beautiful.
Nang
What a punt.
nang ajabnya tuh ya, berondolan orang sudah anak siap dihitung di pinggir jalan tuh diangkuti itu. Orang rame.
Dikarungi bahasa pulang lah.
Mbak sudah aku hitung. Bayar aku lewati kan ada lagi hilangan nah jurang. Namun di kebun kan harga berondolan murah tuh Rp300 aja sekilo. Namun di luaran kan sampai 1.400, 1.600.
Oh, berarti yang sudah bano tuh dicuntannya kayak itu kah?
Nimbah pang, jakanya anu jakan istilahnya mencari jua toh nah, mun orang tuh biar guys, kira-kira mencari pulangnya nang ke bawah-bawah sawit kemana modelnya ada apa-apa. Kada mahaur kayak itu nah.
Itulah sudah ada ampunnya tuh nanda.
Maka kada kok mengganti aku.
Bah, ada dibayar ya?
Kurang
Udah ada buahnya ya kalau
hilang. Ketinggal muat di sebelah, bebulik pulang ke sebelah ke jalan aja. Hilang, maju orang kawannya. Istilahnya anu pandiran sama-sama hendak makan gesan berokok kan ya kan bisa mencari ngambil yang sudah siap. Mandonar orang mah sama ya, begitu dia mencari. Berondolnya bekutip pada bekarik.
Takon pulang abdi gak takon. Loh, jadi ampun aku double suaranya. Sama pertakunannya lawan aku gitu nah.
Panam jaga buahnya berhemat. Tempat dua tuh. Ada bebuan benjo tuh.
Iya.
Masalahnya di sana ada tindakan. Jadi bebuhan yang menjaga nih anoja asa semangat aja menang menangkapi.
Tindakan game maksudnya
tindakan dari atasan ada kayak dulu ada tertangkap di situ berapa buah sepedanya tuh tahan buahnya sepedanya.
Oh iya.
Karena ada tindakan namun di sini sampai sempat dilaporkan ke polsek apa segala macamnya berapa saya itu lah.
Tapi mengherani juga orang itu.
Bu uyuh begadang peribasinya ngintip akan menangkap mbak tertangkap napas pulang.
Makan aja apa aja.
Lalu nang menjaga nang menangkap nih kada anu merasa kada dihargai itu lakunnya. Cacatnya iya lawan nang ditangkap nih kan biasanya bebuan kampung aja juga. Mau yang menangkap aja.
Ya kalau
lapas sudah tindakan
istilahnya menjawabnya tuh udah makan aja. Makan tak makan orang
malamnya sudahnya sore itu aja ngor pada tahu tulak udah santai di warung tuh santai minum lewat membawa dah udah bulet datang pulang ke dalam tak ngambil pulang tadi jadi bang
mengganggu makan orangnya lah.
Aduh jurang. Jadi ada yang bertakon di sini kada di Sariki Hajar memberondol. Jurang mengizinakan kada. Melarang kada juga jurang Jadi terserah aja jurang anak saya apa menafsirkan jurang mengizinakan kada nih jurang. Emangnya melarangnya kada juga jurang. Terserah lagi. Apa aja bosnya ada batakon kenapa dibiarkan orang merondol. Lain jalan tugas orang juga ada jenang manunya. Lain lah sepertinya ada wakarnya khusus di manu berondol itu. Nang wakar lahan gitu harusnya. Nang tugasnya di situ aja kada ada orang aja ya. Terus kenapa orang nang mau urus sih. Laur karuan nang ada mintuhannya. Emang gak kelihatan nang kanyang belawar di lahan saudara tamu. Mintuhannya kan ada jatah di situ. Jadi si Den lain jatah di situ juga. Cuma si Den belawar bener ya. Kalau pindah apakah ya Allah? Akan darah anu aja juga. Tentuan itu ada formalitas juga sih Den. Karena tambah himat benar tambah dia anu izinnya walau tinggal ulang kampung.
And every year,
Makanya
Porter
itu.
seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to
Himat
evolve,
benar.
and he's embraced
Nah,
taking on
ditangkap
more
ya pas pulang pada
responsibility.
Terrence Ross is out there with Gary Harris.
dan sambil
Then it's
jari
Porter.
buahnya di
Then it's
panan tuh.
Wendell Carter. And it's Okiki
Tahan
in its
satu
small
ini mau
forward.
ditahan satu
That's who's
ini
out
sama
there
orang tuh
for
ada begal
Orlando.
itu pikir sudah ya nak masuk
And
ke
it's
situ.
just competing.
Ya, orang.
Your best
Mbak,
when it matters
seminggu
most.
misalnya ditahan
And
satu
you know,
seminggu
Russ, they
orang
got
tuh pada
in their view a
pada
huge
jabul dapur
injection
pada
of
biasanya.
energy and a great run to finish it off.
Ross with it, now guarded by Mr. Perfect. Pulls up on the elbow. Rondo with the rebound. And it's the Clippers' ball.
Aja kurang.
Here's Schofield to the middle.
Kalau disuruh
Porter
berontak
with the
bilang gue
steal.
ada kan. Karena sudah situ kurang aja enggak kok. Dan kalau dia kebetulan tampai aja. Jadi mah buka tuh ada cuma di muka kabin batu muka ada sekarang muka rokoknya enggak sampat tidak jaka sampat di benar jaka kalau saat kabur enggak mesin dari ini minta jatah rokok enggak toko ram jadi enggak kan sudah dapat aja bilang nanti ke kabin batu nang di gilingan dah tentang gaya parak anunya apa kan sebelumnya tuh urusan kabin rumahnya tukang tapi ini itu bila malam ini cek aja mau maghrib kan misalnya oh kok kan orang kita itu mereka maghrib sampai maghrib kotor bulan
Begitu bang?
apanya cair ya lagi
Dagdam itu
sampai ke lain-lain harga di Pelampat 1.400 ya pasir putih 1.800 sekarung tuh bah karungan bebuahnya tuh anu jahitannya kan ada jahitan baras tuh kuncup itu jahitan arang nang bebuka kayaknya nah ini peres dah lo tutupi atasnya pelang lawan karung hanya jahit nang panjang itu
wah banyak.
itu 70 kilo berarti ibaratnya rata 140 kilo lah sehari kali tahun 2000 lah pemurahnya ya wah
dan tempat lah kemana buahnya lah
Nah itu tapi ya betul biar anu dah teman satu nggak apa lagi sih nggak tiga orang belum ada situ tagur juga udah menagur ada parah di situ kan kamu jangan di anu pak kalau di sini tuh nggak pas menagur ada yang PE kan ya kakak siapa yang tagurnya jadi sasahinya ada di sasahi anunya bubuan di PC nggak ngerti nggak yang tahan hindi jangan standar tip lokal ya Allah dari memang itu ngeri beneran kaputingannya seorang seorang nang ampun lokasi nang kayak maling bemuat ang ampun nang manu brondolan anu kada tatahong kayak kebun surang brondol bondangan tahan tuh masalah lo lawan Arun masalah ilang dubuhan itu sangkut jadi ciri-ciriannya contoh anak memuat bon brondolan terang-terangan kebun surang ketahuan Arun yang karena mamainnya masalah-masalah apa? Habis apa misalnya? Tapi tahu juga pun masalah kayak apa kan? Berapa pernah ke sektor yang dia
Loh.
Mau banyak yang apa segala macam. Apa ya?
Oh iya ada. Hilang.
I definitely do.
For those that don't know your channel, where can people find your content at?
You can find my content on YouTube. It's King
Andre.
Jordan 2K. And we've been doing this for a year, and it's just been a blessing. I'm so thankful for my subs. I'm so thankful for the people that support me. And I'm just so thankful for 2K. Just
Update dari mana juga?
seeing me and giving me an opportunity to have a logo and to be able to play with new people, meet new people, and just be in this community. It's amazing.
I'm taking some notes, King Jordan. Thanks so much for your insight and joining us on 2K TV. We'll have to see how that 50-game win streak goes.
Hey, I can't wait to get to it, Chris, and I appreciate it, and it's an honor.
Welcome to the following presentation of the NBA.
LeBron's likeness of Lakers great Magic
Johnson.
Kevin, thank you very much.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. And the Clippers starting five. Ibaka is out there with Morris. Then it's Mr.
Blok gitu itu rasanya.
And it's George in at the 2 spot. And for the Lakers.
Nah, kan kita nang banjir udah jauh marah sama nyumpah perapah jadi situ.
And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
Bahari bulan puasa bubuhan kacong rame anu. Di mana ya? Di daerah Blok C kah?
Pikiran nama anak tidak jauh. Lewat padang jalan. Apa buat dimakan beran mulai sana? Soalnya ada main paman-paman sama dipanggil air tuh. Ya makasih deh.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Schofield passes to Ibaka. Fires from the wing. A rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end. In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
And the Clippers have possession after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Here's Schofield. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor. Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Aduh.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around. And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his
dari mana drama nih jalannya?
The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable. Come on, Jimmy. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing. And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's James. A 35-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what he was for him at both ends.
6 on the shot clock. LeBron is done. And here's Davis for three.
Ikut tadi kuliah ke situ dua kali gitu ya.
Didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Schofield gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his own.
Itu yang play dia bisa ngebrok nambah game ya kan play kemudian bila ngeblitnya banyak. Ini karena tapi keluarnya anunya kan mau keluar siang. Maksudnya terkaget kebangannya artinya keluar kadang nambah sampai ya. Bagi Sepang dan melihat ekonomi lewat dia untuk menang kosongnya. Tadi dia kok ini teleponnya.
Schofield passes to Ibaka.
Aduh, Ibaka.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando.
Oh, bangsat itu.
James with the bucket.
He's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing.
Ah, berat musuhnya, Lakers nih.
Launches it.
Game lompat deh.
3 points there from Mr. Perfect. Schofield's got 8 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
James kicks to Gordon. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He has 5.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And the Clippers making a switch here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Paul George.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Schofield. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
It's a perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
That free throw good from Mr. Perfect. And here's James to bring it up for the loss.
Pengacara tuh lari anunya di dalam tuh. Nanganin kakak itu pada takutkan. Cok.
Hah?
Blok.
Kenapa?
Goblok.
Bangsat.
Dengar kah?
Dengar anjing.
Tidak ada mendengar lagi. Pulsa aku ini ngapa ada masuk lagi ya?
Urusannya mau Hajar kada mau. Ada pulsanya Jar.
Di sebelah tadi sudah main itu lah.
Kalau dibalas si orang juga nyata ya belum.
Makanya kamu pada tadi aku anaknya si pulsa nanti kan. Ada tahu pulsa aku kada masuk nih.
Nah, kumat pulang, geser pulang antenanya. Aduh. Geser pulang sarapnya.
Aduh. Api dipuntal nang ketu mau kurangan nya astaga juang api.
Oh, api kamu gak ada terpuntal dia mau.
Puntal sedikit aja jurang mau. Jurang ada masuk maafin.
Ada pengalaman di puntal.
Di puntal kan ada respon tuh belum mau nih. Jangan ada masuk jurang dari puntal. Maaf iya.
Benin coba di anu bang. Coba di Facebook lah, Manchester lah.
Baik.
LeBron 8. Gokil.
Aman deh, coba main Epic Jari lihat di Facebooknya asa kolera.
Hah?
Narusakan.
Kok kada hakon? Kalau ditarusakan.
Nguler, ini aja.
He just exudes a love.
Mbahene cobain nah. Nyaran nih. Pertama.
This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Harold. He had 19 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Kemudian kemana-mana Joko loh.
Kada.
Di kawan ini nyaman. Coba sejam-jam mah.
Jaga perilaku Anda, tolong.
Here's Schofield. He's got 20.
Jam 7 kali sih.
Hah?
And he lays it straight in. Schofield's got
Ingat,
22.
Cok.
Coming off a big game, his
Coba up.
confidence
Tujuh berapa? Nah.
Udah setengah 11 Ari.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Clippers on
Alhamdulillah
top,
masuk.
leading by 5. Live from
Weh,
the
60
Staples
weh,
Center,
weh.
you're watching 2K Sports. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle
Pasay, kam ada pulsa.
playing alongside.
Kada ada entry-nya kosong yang ditariknya biar kada kau bertabungan pulsa tuh. Karena setiap besokan tuh kurang aja pulsa. Sampai nol.
Iya ditarik dari sana apa?
Ya kada jelas di situnya.
Oh,
Padahal paket tuh aktif. Bila data aktif tuh selesai pulsa tuh.
SMS-nya kada ada lah.
Dada. SMS-nya timbul pengurangan itu aja. Kalau pang NSP kada.
Oh kenapa?
coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Gila, ngaruhnya di Twitter pasti pang tuh rame juga tanya. Gila seberatan M3 gitu.
Kan trendingannya datang di Twitter.
Iya. Twitter sepadas Twitternya.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Magic had a huge game. He had 44 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them
Ini
lose
kayak
that
jam
game.
abdi dari jam 3 taruh.
That same attitude tonight.
Jam berapa jam? 22. 22:27.
About the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played
Sok, kalau ada
with
pulsa.
and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation.
Belum hanya 50.
Oh, berapa garang Messi?
I think two
6.
guys kind of separated themselves a little bit.
Berarti OTW itu tuh mata
and
lagi.
Joel Embiid, I think are the two guys that stand out for me.
Paketnya
because
berapa?
of their
Pas 60.
Shootnya kali 50.
everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they
Aja.
get rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive
Kayak pakai
impact.
caranya supaya kada sakit nih kalinya.
He does impact the game as well.
Pacul.
Young, dynamic centers.
Coba kacamata bang. Kita kasih kacamata makan.
The Clippers
Pacul telinganya hampir sakit.
DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kawhi Leonard.
Dan nyesai hampir sakit telinga sakit yang lain pulang tuh.
Ada.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go.
Dubai, ya dulu. Udah percaya.
It's gonna be on
Sampai.
Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Clippers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Dapat Isa Almasih.
Had
Oh
really
sambil
good
dia
numbers
tadi.
all season from the free throw line.
Komentari wapet bisa masuk.
Sok tanggal 25. Ya.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what
Wih.
an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Gondolan kosong. Tes gitu.
Kicks to James.
Terus mulai.
Trying to get open is Davis. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from LeBron.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Cousins
Oke lah, kayak robot
to
aja.
Schofield.
Apanya?
Zubac with it.
Lainnya
Cousins
kayak
trying to
robot
free
lah.
himself up.
Nah, ini kayak
And that
robotan.
one is good from Zubac.
Lainnya
Zubac
jauh
has got
sedikit.
the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Buahnya rencak tuh mamai.
Bila
Buahnya rencak tuh
oh,
mamai bilangnya.
jauh pada HP-nya
pas,
kah?
bila pas mainan tuh kan HP-nya kontak di kamar, aku bekam nih. Kayak robot, matiin mic, matiin. Jurang bekam nih tadi.
On the three off target.
And that's the battle.
Bluetoothnya antara sampai ke sampai.
Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's
Padahal
got
parak
to change.
bener.
Watch out, Luke Kennard clears the taker.
Idiot.
Bluetoothnya stabil paling 5 meteran lo.
Here's Nwaba.
Sampai
Kennard
juga.
covering.
Sampailah.
Fires top of the key. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond, and there's Gordon, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Davis in a wide open look for James. It's in there. Davis with the assist. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Now, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Outside Gordon, a three ball, and that one is off. Clippers leading by 16. And he's going up for the alley-oop, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And guys, the
Bang
best
Pang
thing
Cok mati datanya Bang.
about Kawhi
Kenapa?
picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Gordon with it, now guarded by Mr. Perfect, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And now the Clippers on the break. Lob pass to George, hammers the alley-oop through.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. LeBron left side. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the block. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the Lakers. Nice game, great performance from Mr. Perfect.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. That's tipped. Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Schofield. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Caruso. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bucket is good. 35 points for Mr. Perfect.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So it's the Lakers now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Kuzma outside. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Caruso. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Schofield. He has 35. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
They'll double him with Harrell. Here's Morris, and the layup is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Poked loose, out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Story of that game right here. One sloppy play after another.
For the Clippers, Cousins comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Kennard in for Patrick Beverly. Leonard the pass to Schofield. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Over Leonard. That one wide left. And it's the Clippers' ball. On a 19-5 run here. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Here's Harrell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Poked away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Schofield, and he jams it with authority.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. And it's Mwaba missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
How about the muscle from Jackson on that play? Even with the contact, he knocked the bucket down easy.
A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Paul George in for Luke Kennard. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fades. Here's Horton Tucker. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. And it's George finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And then George with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Paul George, Mr. Perfect out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Batum, and it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
Caldwell Pope outside. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, you know, let their guards down at times. You know, then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Good, nice job down low.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
And Morris comes over to help. Outside, George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Count it, good.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the scorer from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
And Morris comes over to help. Inside. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And he overshot that one, missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Caldwell Pope kicks to McLemore. Jackson against Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
The shot by Schofield, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That'll be his second foul of the game. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.